we need to talk about DC and Marvel. As movie studios go, there are two big ones: DC Comics and, of course, the big dogs, Marvel. Now, as we all know, DC has far superior outpast any movie studio. They have produced hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit after hit movie. Well, DC seems to treat their movie characters like second-class citizens, never living up to their best iterations and treating their characters like, well, shit. The last superhero movie I saw from DC in theaters was Superman. Well, Batman, actually. I apologize for saying Batman. I mean, Superman. But to be fair, every movie from DC looks like it's got Zack Snyder's fingerprints all over it. And most of the time, when they do supposedly make a good superhero movie, it's just a ripoff of Marvel. They're afraid to be the little brother left behind by the big brother studio, Marvel. And let me tell you, Marvel is the big brother in this situation to DC. And normally I'd put on my conspiracy hat, but I can't find it right now, so we'll just have to focus on this weird video. But anyway, Marvel is the fire in the cinematic landscape, the wildfire. Well, DC is the dud. I mean, it can't be just me that realized that the hit movie Wonder Woman is just a cheap ripoff of the ideas in both Captain America, the First Avenger, and Thor. Basically, DC goes, what if we did this character, but with these storylines from Marvel? Sorry, planes overhead. Car. But anyway, DC, your movies are shit. Stop trying. You're never gonna be able to outdo Marvel because they're backed by the big guns. And yes, the big guns are Disney, who will eventually own every media franchise under the sun. Heck, Disney may eventually buy back the rights to Power Rangers, and now that they know how to tell Power Ranger stories, we'll get some good Power Ranger stories bought by Disney on Disney Plus. Because at one point Disney did own Power Rangers rights, but the original producer didn't feel like their stories were up to snuff and bought back the rights to his own creation, which eventually got sold to Hasbro Entertainment. And I'm sure when Hasbro sees that the franchise is no longer making them the money they want, they'll just sell the rights to Disney. I mean, that's what 20th Century Fox and George Lucas did. They realized their studios weren't making as much money as they wanted, so they sold all their intellectual property to Disney. That's how we're able to get the word mutant finally in Marvel stuff. And Marvel will always be the top dog. That is why I believe that DC needs to hang up their hat, wave their white flag, and surrender. Or just sell off their characters and rights to a studio who actually knows what they're doing with these characters, aka sell their storyline and franchise to Disney. Heck, they think that bringing over a writer from Disney, the creator of Guardians of the Galaxy, will actually save their floundering franchise? I don't think so. I think that they just need to sell to Disney now before they bankrupt their entire studio and people are no longer interested in seeing any of their movies ever again.